Hello, Dr. Vikki Petersen here. I wanted to talk to you today about your children and the problem with obesity in our children. What we're finding is that the younger that children become overweight, the much more difficult it is for them to ever lose that weight during their lifetime. So it's one thing to have a pudgy baby, especially if you're breastfeeding your child and they have those nice little rolls and nice little folds, and that's just healthy. That's fine as an infant. But in short order, that is no longer healthy. So children start sprouting up and they start walking, and that baby fat should go away, and it's not in so many of our children. And the little rolls around the abdomen and all of that is just not healthy. So I wanted to just give you some strategies that I've worked on with patients over the years, and also things I've done with my children over the years. So number one, if your child watches a lot of TV, they want to go to the fast food restaurant that offers them the little toy with their meal or whatever. I mean, it's okay to just say, well, the reason I feed you so well here at the house is I want you to be happy and feel good and run faster, and whatever it is your child likes to do. If they like to jump, then good food makes them jump higher. If they like to run, good food makes them run faster. And certainly that's not any untruth. It's absolutely the facts. So if your child wants to go to a fast food restaurant, you just let them know, it's not good for you, honey, and I love you, and so we don't do that. If you want a toy, let's see how many chores you can do around the house. We'll go buy you a toy. There's just solutions for this. Sodas, high fructose corn syrup in sodas and all the sugar in sodas, absolutely horrible. Absolutely no nutritional value, and you can really get addicted to these types of things. My children, they got a soda once a year on their birthday if they wanted it at a restaurant, and that was it. And you might think, oh, that's obscene, cruel and unusual, whatever you want to say. But the facts were that my husband and I are both nutritionists, we're both clinicians, we care about our children's health, and we just let them know it really wasn't good for them, but if they wanted that on their birthday, sure, they could have that. And now as adults, they don't drink soda. They have absolutely no interest in the soda, and that's probably why. Similarly, another really key point that I find with adults is that if you or your spouse doesn't like vegetables, just don't say anything about that. If you want to eat less because you really dislike them, okay, try to be covert about that, but don't say, oh, this is green, it's yucky. I mean, what do you think? What do you think is going to happen to your child? Do you think they're going to think that green vegetables are good for them? No. Do you think they're ever going to like them or even want to taste them? I can't tell you how many adults I run into that just refuse to eat vegetables, and they were brought up that vegetables were yucky, so of course they never ate them. So you need to get an appreciation for them. You can write to me. I can give you some recipes, ways that we consume vegetables that people seem to love, who normally don't like them. It's all about freshness. It's all about not overcooking them. But the point is this: your children and you need fruits and vegetables, and you need a vast abundance of them. So, but especially raising your children, if you have an aversion to a certain type of green, just don't mention it. Just say, wow, this is really good for you. And hopefully you encouraging your child will also encourage yourself, and it'll be good for everyone. Children also need exercise. So if your children are couch potatoes, it really behooves you to get them off that couch and taking a walk with the dog, taking a walk around the block, doing a relay race as a family, whatever it is, make it fun. And once again, it's just as good for you as it is for them. But we really need to start focusing on our children, because we are seeing for the first time a generation that's destined to live less long than ourselves, which has never happened before. We see the fact that diabetes is not called child onset and adult onset anymore. It's called type 1 and type 2 because so many children get what used to be called adult onset. You couldn't call it adult onset anymore. We have children with liver disease. We have children with early heart disease, and they're not even teenagers. It's not good. So if you're listening to this, please take heed. Please work in this direction and really help us turn around the health status of our generation, because how are we going, I mean, as a parent, all you want for your child is, mostly, what is it? Be happy, be healthy, be productive, enjoy life. And you can't enjoy life if you feel horrible, and that's really what's happening to our children. So please feel free to contact me if you have any questions or you need some suggestions. That's what I'm here for. And until next time, I wish you very good health.